Hello, welcome to the WeebTakuPodcast. I'm here with the charismatic Calico, the biggest D, the mini Martian, the horny Samantha, and well read.
Oh
Samantha's the even
God.
bigger adjective. Samantha's
Shit,
the
this
even
is
bigger adjective.
popping.
Ladies,
First of
ladies,
all,
Joking.
What do you
So,
ladies,
you
let's take it
fuck
down
me.
an octave. We're talking over each other. Now, again, as we all know, I am, the beautiful,
El
wonderful
Negro.
host, Calico, and he actually didn't introduce himself. We actually have
Oh,
Yumi here.
no, I'm
Yes, the
Yumi. I'm
cultured.
cultured.
Yes.
you big he is.
Now, yeah, go ahead. You go for it,
I
man.
mean, I mean, do we want to talk about Reader Over Healer episode 3?
Yes, actually, could we get into that?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
We
Go
always
Motherfucker
for
talk
it.
got
about it.
raped
I have not.
by
Yeah.
Calico.
I mean,
What?
wait, what?
What?
Yeah,
No.
he got raped by a buff version of you. Which is
My God, no. All right, yeah.
What are
So,
y'all
okay,
talking about?
as
Oh, you
far
haven't
as
seen
it's
Read
really
Over
fucked,
Healer, have
you
you?
haven't seen Reader yet, have
I've
you?
heard
Oh
of
my
it. I haven't
God.
seen it yet.
That's a mistake.
What?
You gotta watch it,
No,
man.
no, I'm not gonna spoil, right? But like, I felt with the part when he was eating her out. Like, okay, like shit.
Oh, okay,
He got
yes.
No,
win-win. He got
bro.
win-win.
The fuck?
Then he got his balls crushed afterwards.
Yeah, he kinda
Okay,
did.
but
You
she got
know,
some pussy and the thingy.
Yubi,
Like,
Yubi,
that's a win-win.
Yubi, I swear to God, if you said you're into that, I'm
I
literally
think.
Bro,
I
okay.
think. I
bro,
think.
like
I
that's the
think I
only
made a
thing me and
mistake.
Yumi can
Please.
agree on.
This
We
episode.
both fuck with
I'm
that.
just saying, it's worth it. You know, it was worth it.
For
It was
either
real,
way.
it was
worth
worth
Okay, as
it.
far as
He's
this
only gonna
episode
feel
goes,
that for a day.
ladies.
Okay, hold on. Isn't the topic of this episode supposed to be
Yes, well,
something?
we always talk
yeah,
about Read
yeah,
Over Healer, though.
yeah,
Yeah,
since it's
Really?
airing now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh God! All right. Well,
but
like a mini segment.
I guess I'll
yeah,
just be quiet while you guys finish the segment.
totally watch it though.
Yeah, it's
With your family, with your
yeah,
family.
and in the living room on the big TV. You know how it
Oh,
is.
yeah.
Blast the volume on episode 3.
Okay,
Exactly.
but like to be honest, in terms of this episode, it's only as bad as episode 1. It's not. It's not episode 2 worthy. Now episode 5. Episode 5. Once we get to that episode, that's gonna be
Isn't
something.
that chapter, what, 14?
It should be chapter 13 through 15.
Oh,
I
yeah,
cannot
sweet.
wait.
I cannot wait.
I think I can wait.
Probably.
But anyways, it was worth it. All
At
I'm
least
saying.
it's not NTR.
Was it? Yeah, not my kink. But anyways,
Is it? Has he entered? I haven't read if
I
he's entered your
I don't know.
yet.
I would
God.
assume so. He's kind of sadistic. Kind
Anyway,
of. Excuse me.
Fucked up.
I'm not. I'm just saying, like,
I'm not
motherfucker got
talking
some
about you.
pussy and some
Talking
drugs.
about the show.
Oh.
Jesus Christ, Red.
The first one to defend themselves is
Really though?
I mean, I'm just
Got
saying.
so offended for a second.
You sounded kind of guilty,
Anyway.
my friend.
I don't
Anyways.
even know.
Topic, yeah,
Okay.
that.
Yes, the topic.
Topic
Maybe.
of today's episode is anime tropes or stereotypes that you see a lot. You know, things like childhood
like-
friend always losing because
Yeah,
Big
childhood
anime
best friend.
titties.
Anime, bro, I fuck with that.
that's
Bro,
not even a trope. That's just like a thing that needs to happen now.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
the-
it's crazy. I did all this audio balancing, and then someone said anime titties, and the volume raised like 8 octaves.
I think you guys are forgetting like the biggest anime trope though, like the fake fall into grabbing a tit.
Oh, bro,
Ah,
yeah.
I see
What's
that
it
as
called?
a
The
win, to
lucky
be honest.
pervert or whatever.
The lucky, they had a lucky pervert trope.
The lucky
Oh, man.
pervert.
I
Bro,
have
bro,
few choice
I
words for
swear,
that.
there
The
was a scene.
classic.
For those who have seen Infinite Stratus, there's literally a scene where the main character falls, right? And he would have to do a fucking backflip to get into the position to where he was
Oh
afterwards.
yeah.
He got that
I
monkey
think-
see happening.
I think
look.
I think I calculated what would have to happen for this.
Yeah, you calculated that. I don't know if you remember if you did, but
Yeah, I don't remember the results of my calculations, but I definitely did some math for that one.
yeah, it's just like, how do you fuck up this bad?
Dude,
like,
I
it's
think he did it on
insane.
purpose.
Why y'all saying this as a bad thing? I fuck with that shit.
I mean, because it always ends with the girl punching him.
Or, yeah, he's
I,
man's getting
amen.
smacked.
It's a
There's
good way
always
to
some
kinda-
sacrifices.
Like it's a good way to kind of build a little bit of sexual tension, but once you've seen it like after like the first 20 times, it just kind of becomes expected and kind of bland.
Yeah, I mean that's what you get from ecchi anime. But for
I
watching
mean,
too much.
especially the classic, like you walk in and a bitch is like half naked or
Oh,
no
yeah,
Bro,
underwear.
okay. I've seen some shows where that happens and the girl actually has like a decent reaction. She's either just it's like I think one series in a certain magical index, this happens to one of the main character. The main character like walks in, he's like, "Oh shit, sorry," and the girl just sighs and just like throws her bag at him and closes the fucking door. That's it.
Wasn't there like a different one in like Trinity 7 where like
Trinity
the man just
7.
like went for it? He was like,
Oh.
oh shit.
Oh yeah, he
Yeah.
walks in.
Oh,
Oh,
Just
dude,
like, yeah,
oh
come
yeah,
here.
no. Lilith walked in, and he had like
Yeah,
two
I mean,
girls
say
naked in his
less.
bed. He's like, want to join?
My
It's fucking
man.
hilarious.
Let's
My
be
man,
Man, the
yeah.
man deserves an award.
Alright,
Best
is
girl
it
in
the
Trinity
guy?
7 is Levy.
I didn't
I
even know
gotta
what he
agree with
said.
that.
Nobody's gonna
Huh?
disagree with that, bro.
Nobody
Yeah.
disagree
What?
with that.
I've never watched
Levy,
this, so I'm just gonna.
the
I'm
ninja
gonna,
girl.
I'm
Wait.
gonna
Just
vibe with
agree.
everyone.
Feel like she'd be your favorite anyways. Lily or
Wait.
Mira? Mira's cool.
Wait, who
The
The
else?
ninja
one with
girl.
the globe. The girl with the globe, Mira.
Yeah, the one.
Oh yeah, I fuck with them.
Yeah, I've no idea what
Uh,
you're talking about. So yeah, this corner looks
You
Yeah,
should
the
watch
I
seven's
it.
wouldn't
good.
say watch Trinity 7, but I don't know if you'd be into it. It's like, alright.
You'll fuck
I like
with
it.
it.
What's
Think
Maybe
that
she's just
one?
horny.
What's
think
that
my dog
one?
tried
That one anime we supposed to watch together with like the superpowers analyzed.
Oh, sorry, Magical
I-
Index, or
Oh,
the
is that what it
Ascendant
is?
series.
Alright,
Yeah,
alright.
the Ascendant series, which will take a while to watch, because it's a lot of seasons. What's another funny? Oh yeah, dude. Okay, here's one trope that like was prominent, but I'm pretty sure has died out. The fucking main character gets a nosebleed from like any like slightly.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
any
I know
yeah.
sexual
that's just
contact.
all the old people that get it now. To be honest.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
it used to be so prominent because back when I watched anime, I was like I watched so
Naruto.
many ecchi series. Yeah, Naruto, and like back when I watched so many ecchi series. I'm like, oh, he's gonna get a nosebleed. Oh shit, he did.
I
But
think
like
the
nowadays, it's just
Is that
non-existent. It's
actually a
just
thing?
No.
I don't think it is.
no, your blood
Like-
pressure can raise.
Like, can that shit happen?
I mean,
your blood
technically,
pressure
but
can raise from that stuff, but
Technically.
you'd have to be on like
yeah.
life support for it to actually like
Well,
shoot out.
no. Oh, if for it to shoot out your nose, you just die. But for to get like a
Like,
nosebleed, I mean, I guess if you have like super weak, like, blood vessels in your nose, and it could happen, maybe.
You'd have to be weak in general because it would have to like flow through so quickly that it would burst the inside and shoot out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People also prone to nosebleed and stuff. Let's not get into it.
Bro,
No,
without
never mind.
context, that shit
Anime
happen.
tropes not needed. We're actually gonna calculate the math and
I mean,
science
I could
behind
do it.
getting a nosebleed.
You could,
I could
but,
do
like,
it. Give me enough
You
time.
kinda, you give Calico an hour and a calculator. He'll figure it out.
I gotta cut that. Give me a second.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Exactly.
Back to what we were
um,
talking about with the anime trope. I think
Yeah.
you guys are sleeping on one of the most annoying anime tropes of all time, and that is they can't get the main character alone at all, like in their house, so they kill off their parents before it even starts.
Well, no, okay, no. It's
Go
either they
on a
kill off.
trip.
There's so many options with the
They
parents.
either kill off their
either
parents or they just
kill
live
off
alone.
their parents, or their parents are always
Awful
at work,
people.
or their parents are like on a
Oh.
business trip, or their parents are just non-existent. Like they're never mentioned.
Yeah, never talk about the
Or-
parents at all.
Or he just moved to like his grandma's house.
Oh,
and
yeah,
it's a bitch
he-
he's never seen.
Always in an
Persona.
apartment.
Yeah.
You move to
Never
a
see the
relative.
grandparents.
Men's like 15, but he's living by himself with his younger stepsister. I mean, come on.
Oh, hey,
I'd
that's
say,
not where I
hey,
was going with
I'll
that.
have you know that Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai is goated.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, no.
I'll take your word for it.
Bro,
Wait,
I
have you
mean,
actually
in
not
no
watched it?
sister, no devil. We
Nah.
actually see the dad.
no, that.
Oh, yeah, that's-
Testament. No,
Back,
sister.
bro, the
that I
dad's
know.
Did you
such a
combine
badass.
no?
Wait,
Did,
wait,
did you
wait.
Not that I
combine
know, but
No Game No Life with Testament and Sister No Devil? No
Bro,
sister.
the
no
dad
devil.
is such a goat in that show.
bro, for real. I mean, I wouldn't know that, but
He knows
dead ass.
exactly what's
Yeah,
going
yeah,
on.
he
He's
would.
letting
He
it happen.
totally would. I love how he's still trying to feign ignorance of watching that show, even though
Bro,
we've
I
only gotten
don't
the
even
previous
know
episodes.
who
I saw,
Maria
like,
is.
I saw like 3 episodes of it and got so bored immediately I could not finish it.
I'd
saw
say
that.
what
Yikes.
I hate is that the main character for every harem cannot like really settle on a girl, or like most
For
of
it,
them.
well,
Like
Bro,
at
okay.
least like
I fucking hate that
70% he
so
can't settle
goddamn
on
much.
someone.
Alright, Yumi. We learn what happens when the motherfucker chooses a girl in quintessential. I'm
Yeah, and
okay
then
with him
the
not picking anyone.
whole the whole community just fucking.
Yeah,
For real, cause that's some bullshit. Who the fuck he picked? That's why.
You know,
Yeah.
sometimes I really have to ask myself, like, what's the point of audio balancing? Because this is crazy. I'm looking at the bar and it's all over the place,
Every
man.
time somebody takes
Like
over another
anytime Red or Yumi says anything, it's like way like
And
to the
just-
left in
just
the
to
green
go
or
even
in the
further
red.
beyond.
Bro, it's not my fault. Y'all super quiet.
No,
Like,
we're
say
not.
shit with your
It's just
chest.
loud.
Well, I'm Hispanic, so it makes sense.
Yeah,
You've
you know,
been
you're right.
knowing
Smashing
me.
my
Look at
keyboard.
the pull up the card.
What's
Anyway. Yo,
we-
speaking
I
of
know,
harems, can we talk about how motherfuckers are retarded in that series?
Oh
in
my
this
God.
like
series?
Bro,
any
like the
any
bitch
genre,
will
any
pop
genre
pussy
harem.
in front of him and will be
Yeah.
like, Oh shit! Look at the sky,
Yo, them clouds looking real
bro. They
cloudy.
busting.
Bro, that pisses me off to no end, to the point whenever I write stories or whatever, I just think about that and get fucking mad, and I don't know why.
The I think the most infinite
Infinite.
infamous
Infinite, the most
infamous
infinite.
no, yeah, because I'm gonna mention Infinite Stratus again. The most infamous one is the main character from Infinite Stratus, Ichiga, because he is so fucking stupid. He is so dumb. Like I think a girl straight up confesses to him, and he's like,
So yeah, they could
uh,
confess to them like under the cherry blossom tree and everything, like dead ass, and they're still gonna be like, oh man, we're good friends. Anyway,
yeah,
He's
yeah,
like,
we're such
oh
great
wait, you
friends.
want to go to lunch? Like,
Let's go on a
I
date.
hate
All
it.
right, we're gonna bring like half the class.
yeah, let's bring half the class on our date meant for us two.
Yeah.
Hey man, you gotta
Or
chill with the
yeah,
homies.
when it takes like 10 years. When it takes
Except the
them
homies are
10
all
years for
girls.
them to
It's all
find
the
out
other
they
love
like them.
rivals.
That's
And
something that pisses me off when there's
and like
two
that one
clear
side friend.
characters,
And like
like
that
two
one side
like two clear characters that should be together and they're like hinted at it completely. Like there's no build up. You just know those two are gonna come together, and they take forever to do anything about it.
Bro, and like the most you get sometimes is just a fucking hand holding.
They get hand holding. You get one kiss. You get one kiss, and then they just like act
Bro,
like
and
friends again.
honestly, it
Oh,
does. I mean, it does the
Okay.
job. Fuck it.
But like, do you know a series that uses that trope and like spins it on its head and does a really good job with that trope? Like the whole series is that trope right there, and that's Toradora. And the
Right.
My
payoff
fucking guy,
is
you
fire,
always
bro.
talk about
I'm
that.
because
gonna
it's
bring it up
good.
as much as I can.
It's a good show. No
It's
matter how many
so
people
good.
want to, no matter how many people want to say that Ryuichi shouldn't have got with Taiga, I'm gonna stand by it and say that's a healthy relationship, even though it doesn't seem like it.
Well, yeah, because towards the end, no, like
So
she like stops
it's
hating him like very early in the show.
it's not
Yeah.
even like the hitting thing. I think it's more the fact that people are getting mad because Ryuichi's doing all the work for her. But it's not even like he's being forced to do it or he feels he
No,
needs
he
to do it.
wants
He
to.
wants to
Yeah,
do
he
it.
wants to.
And Taiga wants to do things back for him.
Hmm.
Like
Yeah,
she wants to help him out. She wants to do this. She wants to listen to him. She wants to take his
She's
advice.
just bad at it, but she does.
She's just bad at it. That's the thing.
yeah. She's also a badass because that fight scene
Oh
with
my
with
god,
Oh
Tsurugi,
god,
the
that
fight
it
was such
scene
a
was
with
good
so
scene.
Tsurugi.
hype.
Bro.
That was such a good scene. My favorite scene of the entire show, all right, is that that scene where like or like they're at like the beach house and fucking Ryuichi goes to like go to the bathroom. I
Oh,
think
the
it was.
bathroom,
Yeah.
but then like Tommy tricks him, but then Taiga goes in, and
Taiga
then
goes
she
in
Yeah.
there and she gets
and
the
she's
she gets the
boom,
shit slapped out of her.
boom,
She's like
boom.
Taiga goes the dumb chihuahua was like
Yeah,
boing and
Boing,
boing,
boing.
and then like goes through her crotch, boing,
boing.
before
Beautiful.
getting attacked
When
by
you said boing, I thought it was some shit going up and down. Anyway.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
No one fucks in the
What do
show,
you
I'm
get?
pretty sure.
What do you guys think of the sister slash stepsister thing, where it's like they're always waking up in the main protagonist's
yeah,
bed?
I mean,
and
it
shit like that.
depends.
I
It
hate that
depends
with a
if they're
burning
a
passion.
lolly or if they're
Dude,
like legally
not e-
able, like you can
Alright,
legally fuck that shit up.
I'm
98.99% of the
going up
time.
against
they're
I'm
allowed.
going up
98
completely against that, no matter what.
Yeah,
the
but like
situation
that 2% is what makes a difference. Because if they're not
98
a
point
lolly, then
no,
we
bro.
good.
I'm telling you,
I-
98.99% of the time they're lollies, and that's it.
and even that
Okay.
2% is so fucking stupid. I
Kiss
hate
this
that
guy.
so
Kiss
much. Like I hate the fact that when there's a little sister in an anime, all right, they're the clingiest motherfuckers ever without their personality. Like they don't have a personality without their older
Bro,
brother
don't
or
even get me
without their
started
Here's
on
the
I
thing.
Cade. Okay,
hate
that
that.
shit hurt.
Whenever
There's
you
one-
whenever you want to write a character or like make a character that's a girl, the one thing you don't want to do is make them rely on a dude or another girl to have a personality. I fucking hate that so
Bro,
much.
that shit. Well, they did that with fucking Cade and it hurt. Okay, but
Kaede. Her name is pronounced
bro,
Kaede.
okay, who the fuck
Koed.
is Kaede? Okay,
Koede.
Cade.
I say
Koed.
Cade.
Cade.
Pronounced Kaede.
Shut the fuck up, Big D.
No, because you're
Like
pronouncing it wrong and it's annoying.
for me, it does depend on how the sister is. Like it's just kind of like, oh, she just did it out of like pure innocence and not, yo, big
Well,
brother,
for
like
Kaede, it was
Yeah,
know?
cause she can.
explained as to why she was clingy to
Yeah.
Takeda.
That's why I'm fine with her. I think she's
Yeah,
adorable.
on
Yeah.
God.
But like,
I mean, there's
like
like
some other
one
characters,
kind
it's kind of like, okay, like it's
Cannot do
Mhm.
anything
You
without
It's
know,
like
you just
that's
kinda-
her whole fucking personality.
there's like a few
that's
exceptions
facts.
to this like whole idea, and the one thing that I like, the one character that I want to point out, I forgot her name. You what was it? Yeah, it's in Love, Chidibio, and Other Disillusions.
Oh,
Well,
the main
you
character,
lost
Oh.
me there. I haven't
how
seen
she would
that.
just like do her own thing, and she was just like
oh,
kind of her own
the
character.
main girl, Rika.
No,
Rika?
not Rika, not Rika. Rika's different. I'm talking about like actual I forget his name. What's the main character's actual Utah?
Yuta,
Utah's
Yuta.
little sister. Like
Oh,
she did her own thing. Like she looked like an actual sister. Like my sister doesn't sit in front of my bed and go, I almost said
Oh,
my own name. Martian, Martian, wake up. No, no, she does
Ohio,
her own
Onicha.
thing.
Ohio, Gozaimasu, Onicha.
Yeah, like she doesn't do that. My sister will like if she wants to wake me up, my sister's gonna throw something at me. Right? We need that in anime. Something that's actually like realistic and makes you care about the sister, not make you think, oh, I should pity this character.
Yeah,
No, pity only gets
that's
you
why I
so
like.
far.
Well, there's also the trope of the sister is a she double, right? And hates the
Yeah.
hates the older
Testament.
brother,
Hates the older brother so fucking
Yeah,
much.
hates
Like,
his
what a
guts,
brain trash.
despite you're disgusting
Wait,
every
wait.
2.5
That
seconds.
that could be funny. That could be
Annoyed.
funny, but it just gets
I
overdone
mean, it can
every
be
scene they're in.
funny.
I
Well,
mean,
Yeah, I
he's
guess.
also usually
Here-
disgusting though.
Here's the silver lining with tropes. They are all decent. They're all valid tropes. It's how much you use them and how much and how
Wait,
in
how
depth
you
Yeah,
you go
because
with
if
them.
it's
how you
too
use the trope.
generic, it's not good.
Like
That's
hold on,
where-
like back to what we said earlier, the lucky perv trope.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
That could work. That could work if it isn't like every girl he talks to, or if it isn't the first girl he meets. Like if it's
Yeah.
just something that happens and it
Bro, I'm
kind of
pretty
like
sure I
actually
saw
like
a video
progresses
like
the
that.
story, that would be good. That makes you feel,
Yeah,
Destiny
it's how
wanted
you
them
take
together.
a spin on those tropes. Like there's, I forgot. I'm pretty sure is it Kaguya-sama where it takes a spin on like
The
those
fuck was
types of like
Kaguya-sama?
love is
Love is
war.
War.
How?
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, look at you with the fancy names.
Well, yeah, that's just the first part of the series. But yeah,
Kaguya-sama Love is War. That's literally just what it's called.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
I
Don't
could
worry
say the
about
whole
it.
Japanese name, but no. Anyways,
Weeb.
but yeah, that
you would know the Japanese name.
yeah, that's what Kaguya-sama was. It was taking those tropes and then spinning them on their head. But Ishigami, you think would just be the funny self-deprecating
But it wasn't
side
even
dude.
funny, his backstory. Fuck.
Well, yeah, I know, yeah, and then you get to his backstory in season 2, episode 11, and you're just like, oh fuck,
Like,
holy
damn,
shit,
bruh.
Bro,
damn.
did she have me looking up and shit?
It was so
like,
good.
You feel for you actively feel for these side characters because the author actually puts effort into writing them.
Oh yeah, it's like
Like the show isn't MC and friends. It's MC and other people. Like
yeah,
they
and
make you
it's MC and then named characters, isn't that MC and guy with black hair number 2.
Guy with black hair. Speaking of guys with black hair, ReZero is basically a spin on like the entire isekai genre
Yeah.
in general. Cause Subaru literally goes in thinking, oh yeah.
Yeah, what
Go.
powers do I get?
He thinks he's a badass, and then he gets killed immediately.
Well, not immediately, but he
Well,
realizes
the first
shit,
time not immediately, but I mean like the second time he got killed immediately, third time
Yeah,
immediately, fourth time he got a little bit farther, then died again.
Yeah. But I think that's one thing I like about ReZero is it takes the isekai genre.
I
and makes it
love
fun.
that so much,
Bro,
but
I
I
still
fucking
haven't
hate
finished
Subaru.
that shit.
You
We know,
need
'cause you stopped
to,
talking.
bro.
I get that
Yeah.
I get that he has to feel the pain of dying and everything, but there are so many situations where this man could have just ended his own life and just made things
Well, I
easier
mean, he
for
does in
himself.
season 2. Like,
I-
he attempts
Like
it on multiple
from what I've heard, I haven't seen season 2 yet. From what I've heard, yeah, he does like do it a lot more. But from season 1, he's done it. I think it was twice where he intentionally ended his life to get something. Like it was when Battle Cube
Yeah, it was
took over
jumping
him,
off the cliff.
I
and
mean,
then
but
when he
like,
jumped over the cliff.
if you really think about it, do you know how hard it would be to make the active decision in your
the
head
active
to
decision to
kill
die.
yourself?
Kill
Yeah,
yourself.
but like,
It's-
okay, you gotta rationalize at this point. This man has died multiple times by the point
Yeah,
where
but
that
here's
is
the
But
thing,
he
actual
still
option.
he
when he jumped off the cliff, right? When he jumped off the cliff, he was contemplating if return by death had a limit. That's what he was scared of because
Yeah.
he
yeah,
could
he
die
didn't
and not.
know.
But I'm just like saying there's so many times that he could have like done that to avoid having to do it later.
I think
hard
you're
to
looking at this. I think you're detaching yourself too far to really understand how
Yeah.
difficult it
feel-
would be to make the
Exactly,
active decision to
That's
end
the
your
only
own
thing I
life.
can't do here. I can't
Yeah, I
physically
feel like if you
feel
find
that.
out, you find out.
Like I've written things like that before with characters like that. I don't understand how it would be that hard of a decision in your head. All right, regardless of what it is, if the situation is that bad, you have a get out of jail free card.
But that's not
In your
how. I mean, I understand where you're coming from, right? But also, first of all, he didn't fully understand if there was a limit or not. He could like, this is
Yeah,
my last one, or this next one is my last one. He didn't know. He thought it had a
that's
hard
always
cap.
yeah.
But like
That's
when
a
you're
fear
put
for
against
him.
the wall, you're
Even
gonna
in
die either way.
season
You know,
two,
might as well take your own life.
that is a fear for him still. If it's a cap or not.
Yeah, he
got
doesn't know
fear.
if there's a cap or not.
Even if there is,
But-
if you're gonna die, or if it's not, if your life is not worth it, like worth living after a certain decision you made, the best thing you can do is just at least hope for a second chance. Because if you try
Yeah,
to keep
but
going with that,
that's
you're
okay.
gonna end up with nothing but pain. All right.
Motherfucker been through pain.
Martian, I'm gonna say, in season 2, that is literally what Satilla tells him. She says, "Stop throwing your life away because people care
Yeah.
about you."
He didn't see
That's
season
the
2.
point.
Careful.
I didn't see season 2. So this
Oh.
again, this could probably all change when I watch it. Like,
You should though.
Yeah,
Alright.
he does. But I mean, like, it wouldn't be too hard, like killing oneself if you know that you can come back. Like at one point,
But
like
you don't know.
psychologically, yeah,
But
but like
you-
at one point psychologically, you would just be like, "Fuck it," you would just get used to it.
I mean,
Like,
maybe just the type of person, because how logical I think. But if
I mean,
there even is the slightest possibility that there is a hard cap, that there is a maximum, right? And once you hit that value, I'm just dead for good. I would try to stay alive for as long as, even if I'm gonna get killed, even if there's that
Well, yeah,
slightest
but, like-
possibility that
but,
I
like-
make it out somehow, I'm gonna try and stay alive.
I
Just
but, like, in the
yeah,
anime-
I guess you get like the smallest chance. But if you were put in like the shoes of Subaru, all right, let's say you were bringing into like the world. You're
Well-
bringing into a
well-
world where you have
Well,
no
he
clue
doesn't
what's
know
bro,
that.
going
I
on.
wouldn't
Like,
associate
you're
with
bringing
no
you're
one
bringing
there,
into a
bro.
world where you don't even know if that's real or not. Like, you don't even know if like you're dreaming. You know it feels real, but you don't know if it's real or not. The way I see it is
could
that
be lucid dreaming.
you have nothing in this world until you make something of it. So
I mean,
even if there is a hard cap,
he
there's
had
no
his
way of
convenience
telling.
store bag. He had his
Yeah,
convenience
I know,
store
but
bag.
I'm saying exactly. But like, again, in dreams, all right, like a lucid dream, you can bring something you have from the real world that's apparently not your cell phone into it and kind of look at it. You're not gonna be able to read it or nothing, but you're gonna see it and feel it. All right. But what I'm saying is, you have nothing in that world. You don't have any relationships until you make them. So once you do make a relationship and you mess it up, yeah, you don't want to lose the relationship. But who's to say that one time when you kill yourself, it's not the time you're gonna go back to having a normal life? And at that point, do you want to have a normal life? It's not just, it's not like a black and white thing. Like, oh, maybe I won't come back this time. It's also, maybe I'll go back to being normal. Maybe I'll come back and it'll be better. It's you don't know it. So I guess it's just weird way, like a weird way of me thinking about it. I would have killed myself a lot more times in the show than him.
What a first of
For, like
all,
a second
first
chance.
of all,
Like I said it,
what a
like I said it.
statement.
But like, damn.
Yeah, first
Damn,
of all, what a
motherfucker went
statement.
deep.
Yeah, but like Martian, you should
Yeah.
watch season 2 because I think your perspective on that will change with what
It's
happens.
so, that's like, I understand where you're coming from, right?
Yeah, I get
Like,
it.
I really
And
understand.
Okay, I agree. I would do it too.
I could not agree, right?
But like, I see where
It's
Calico's
that
going
same
from.
sentiment, right? Where if you real life got isekai'd, and like people talk about, yeah, I'll play the demon guy, I'll do whatever. I don't think I could kill a single living thing, right? If it
No, yeah,
if it had sentience of any kind, way, shape, or form, there's no way I'd be able to like raise my sword or shoot a fireball at it. There's no way I could ever do it. I was like, come on, you're the
Okay,
hero.
wait.
We summoned you from the other
could-
world.
yeah,
I
like,
couldn't
you
do
can think
it.
about it all you want, but like nobody.
It depends.
Like,
Do you
most
know
people
you're
aren't
in
gonna
a
actually do
different
that.
world?
If
Well,
yeah, even
well,
though
it's not like
even
they're
if I
told that
didn't,
they're in a
'cause
different
if
world,
even
they
if I
just
didn't, but I
realize,
kept
oh,
my same way of thinking, there's no way I could ever kill like anything that had
Okay,
sentience. I
but
couldn't
that's
do.
you. But that's
I mean,
you.
I mean,
I
like
said
in
me.
a way.
I said
if I
me.
have my back against the wall, I have to. I would definitely do it. But like, I see where you're coming from. To make
You said my
progress
name. I gotta pause.
Yo.
We are done with this combo.
Yeah,
Okay.
Mr.
Moving
Mr.
on.
So back to our conversation about lollies.
No, no,
Okay.
no, no.
Hey, yo, Maria.
How about the
Okay,
fact that the
different, bro.
nurse always has to be like the thick MILF?
Oh
Yeah,
God, bro. Oh my.
I mean, but this
fucking
is-
God, bro.
that's
I'm not
less of a-
complaining.
That's less of a
Less
I'm not
trope.
complaining.
More of a,
Less of a
it's more-
trope and
That's
more
yeah.
of a
That's less.
character
That's no, no,
requirement.
no,
It's just more facts.
no, no. That's less of a trope and more like you open up the rule books and that's like rule number 3.
it has
So-
to
Oh
be.
yeah.
The nurse
actually
either
like
really
the
hot
Holy
or
Bible.
just like
Ladies, we're talking.
grandmother.
Ladies, we're talking over each other.
I am not a lady.
Ah, shit, Calico's better get canceled on Twitter.
Oh no, we're gonna
Nah,
get
monkey.
canceled.
So, I mean, we still say that.
Anyways, Yo, wait, Yui, didn't you bring up like ladies versus butlers and then the talk while we were
Oh yeah,
not
yeah, yeah.
recording?
So ladies versus butlers, we were talking about the whole like titty grab thing, like he falls
Yeah,
grabs
yeah.
titty. In
Bro,
like the
that
first
happens
like
so much in ladies
25
versus butlers.
seconds. In the first 25 seconds of ladies versus butlers, it happens, and then the whole time she gets like all mad, she chases him around, she gets
Dude,
everyone else,
for
and everyone's
drills.
like, oh,
Okay,
he's a
okay.
pervert.
For
Yeah,
hair,
drills.
that's her nickname. Her nickname is drills because her hair literally. For those who have seen Gurren Lagann,
Twin
her
Oh,
drills.
hair
I thought
pierces the
something
heavens.
completely different.
Her hair pierces the heavens. Bro, I swear, it's hilarious. But it also gets really annoying when like the main character always somehow ends up on top of some random chick in the school.
I want to see that in reverse for once. I want to see what happens.
I'm pretty sure it's happened.
Like
I've seen it reverse a
no,
couple
Yeah,
times.
yeah,
it
yeah.
happens in
No, bro,
reverse.
I
It happens
remember.
in reverse, but not in the way that like it happens completely. It's like they fall on them. There's a little bit of sexual tension, but nothing is like actually grabbed. I want to see. I want to see a girl fall on top of a guy and just grope the motherfucker and
I
see
think
if that is.
I think I
Bro,
have seen
I
this
think,
before.
bro, I think that's right. Okay, so like,
I think it's
y'all
rape
know when
either way.
when
It's
like
it's,
the main
it's sexual
character
assault either way.
meets, okay, y'all know when the main character meets a childhood friend, right? And it's like, oh shit, no, like, no time, long time no see, right? I remember in fucking Phil over Chivalry Hero, this bitch runs up and starts making out with the bitch on his lap and everything, bro.
I have no idea what
What?
you're talking about.
Oh, Chivalry of a Failed Knight?
Yes, yes, that one. Okay, yeah,
Oh, it
nice.
wasn't his childhood friend. It was his sister who was a lolly.
Oh,
Okay,
oh,
yeah,
oh,
right.
oh, oh, yeah,
I'm
yeah,
gonna
yeah,
take
yeah,
your
yeah.
rank
That was
back
a
for this
lot.
one.
Now I
To
understand what
be
you're
honest,
talking about.
Yeah, that was weird as
That
shit.
was
bro,
really
bro,
weird and made me
bro.
uncomfortable.
What? Yeah, I am.
Amen is
Anyway,
what it is.
Anyway, what? Another trope. Another trope.
Uh,
God,
How
what's like?
about the oh no, I'm losing. Here's some secret forbidden technique or power.
that
Oh
I
yeah,
I feel like
never
that one's
fucking
tied off a
heard
little
that
bit.
just happened to come to
random
me at
bullshit
this
power
moment.
or random
Oh.
bullshit.
Yeah,
power.
random bullshit. Just plot armor in general. Plot
You know,
armor is the
y-
worst trope, and you can't fight me on it. It's terrible. I hate plot armor like so much.
plot armor is necessary though.
Plot
Okay, but
armor is
MHA is
necessary, but not
bad.
in
Okay,
today's
and I
time.
want everyone watching this to know that. Not like fuck, I hate
Never say
MHA
never.
so much because the amount of plot armor in it is just unbelievable. Like there's the scene where Ochako fights Bakugo. She shouldn't have lasted 10 seconds.
Oh no.
Should
exactly.
Deku have beaten Overhaul? Not at all. Like,
I
you
don't
know,
know.
like there's
I don't
Yeah,
know
things that
half
happen
these
where it's just
people.
kind
I
of
do.
like,
I do.
okay,
bro.
good.
Yeah,
Don't even
yeah.
watch it. It's not worth your time. Just
I've
I
seen
skip
that
watched
it.
battle,
season
bro. It's
1.
on bullshit. Cause that motherfucker should have not fucking won that. I
See
don't know.
the problem with mine here is that I can't go back to it because if I go back to it like how I am now, I would overanalyze every power in the show until I
Oh yeah.
cannot watch it.
Yeah,
You
like
can
I
overanalyze
started doing
Firefly.
that.
You like freak
Like,
the fuck
you
out.
want to understand how powerful some of these fucking powers are. Like, goddamn.
No, I was
I mean,
watching
this is a motherfucker with Legos.
I was watching Fire Force, and man's like expanding the universe with how much heat he's producing and stuff. And it broke me. I paused the video and I paused like the episode, and I was just like running numbers, and I'm like, this is what do you mean? And the man was going so fast, he went back in time. Oh, he broke apart and then went back in time because he's going faster than light. I'm just like, I can't even run calculations on this because you just can't do that. That's it hurt.
I mean, probably because this is anime, my guy.
But
Yeah,
I'm
like,
super
First of all,
analytical.
that is a
Like,
good
I
thing.
think
That
this
is
is
a good
real
thing.
life.
There's too many times where people analyze the show and then not realize that it's anime and that there's a
Yeah,
few liberties
it's
anime
anime.
see,
can
but
get
like
away
I
with.
feel like Kayako, sometimes you just do it for fun.
I do it for fun sometimes, but
Calico just does it because of like him. I don't know how to explain
that's
it.
just the way I think.
Yeah,
Smart
but I mean,
monkey.
like, there are people who criticize anime for it being not realistic enough.
I
and
don't criticize.
anime.
I've
No, not
never
you, not
criticized
you.
an anime for it though. Like
I've never
I understand
I've
it's
never criticized
anime
an anime
logic.
for it didn't really deserve. Like only anime I really like genuinely criticized like that as a recent thing was the Testament New Sister Devil. I just don't like how
Yeah, I can
sexual it was.
relate to watching that.
It wasn't fun for me to watch. Like High School DxD had a lot of sexual moments, but there was just ever so
Hate it.
slightly that amount of story that kept me with a
Well, yeah, no, because that's what, yeah, like, DxD does a thing, but it does actually have a decent story. That's the thing.
yeah. Like it would maybe it would have been way different without the sexual parts, but I think High School DxD could have worked as a show without all the sexual stuff.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it absolutely can with the angels, the devils, the fallen angels, the fucking Valkyries, Odin, like all that
I think
shit.
the way that they were all chess pieces were neat.
Oh yeah, then,
I
no,
think that
that
was
was a
cool.
really
Oh,
good mechanic
the
until they
chess
just kind of
piece
stopped
thing.
caring about it.
The
Bro,
first
I
time I
wanna
ever
get
wrote like
one.
a story like that, that is where I got it from. The chess pieces part like lit up my mind. I don't know. I just love things like that. I love it when they like go outside the box with their tactics.
Now, I think one thing I hate is when someone like uses like a decent premise, but it bombs horribly. Cause you're just like,
Oh god, yeah.
ah,
'Cause you're
Oh
like, oh, that could
yeah,
have been
yeah.
so
You're like you
good.
could have done so much with this. Like amazing
yeah,
idea, awful
Or
execution.
like lost potential.
Yeah.
yeah.
Bro.
Like
trying
it's
to think of
just
a show that fits that description.
yeah. Same. I know I've always seen
Uh,
the anime.
MHA.
But
Come on, let's be
Honestly,
real. Sky High pulled it off better.
yeah, yeah.
No,
I
no, I'm joking.
I recently rewatched Sky High, and I'm like,
What the fuck is
I
Have
Sky
you?
remember
High?
this being a lot better than it is.
Wait,
No, Sky High is
remind me
horrible,
what?
bro.
Wait, have you not
Remind me
seen Sky
what
High?
Sky High was?
It's literally
Wasn't
just
it?
real life My Hero Academia. It's literally just real life My Hero.
Okay, yeah, then it is what
Facts.
I'm talking.
Yeah, it
Okay, then
is.
it is what I'm thinking of. Yeah, I remember that shit being way better because when I rewatched it, like the shit was just cheesy as
Kind
fuck.
of garbage.
Yeah.
And the same thing with like Shark Boy and Lava Girl. I'm like, yo,
No, bro.
I
Okay,
know
okay.
this
My
movie is
man Shark
fire, and
Boy
I
was
rewatch it.
spitting
I'm
was
like,
was
well,
spitting flames in that one scene. Okay, don't even come at him like that.
Let me go through
dream,
animes
dream,
just to
dream,
see which
dream,
ones
dream,
did
dream.
that where they could have done better.
MOK stole his flow.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I hate you. I actually hate you. And then and Big D says, yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
yeah. He did.
SAO.
Oh.
The first,
Bro,
like the
uh,
first season was
Log
alright.
Rise,
bro,
no, no,
The
no.
bro,
first
Log
season
Rise
was
is
bro,
way
alright.
better because
I
the
don't
Ladies,
Log
get
ladies,
first
Rise.
ladies,
season.
ladies, ladies, please
Monkey.
For me,
die.
okay, well, not the first
Okay,
season, but the first arc, like SAO, like Ironclad or whatever,
I fuck
was
with it.
alright. The
Yeah, yeah,
second
yeah.
with the
I agree.
fairies, horrible. Gun Gale was there, I guess, but the
Gun
new
Gale was
one that came
better.
out, they did that very well. I'm so happy
Alicization?
they did it well.
I
Alicization
haven't seen it.
really
Yeah,
good. Yeah, no,
Alicization is
Alicization
goaded.
actual good arc,
I haven't
which
seen
is
it yet.
I
It
haven't
disappoints
seen
me
it
because
But
yet.
about the
like,
arc after it, because and then it ends. I feel like it should have ended with
but like,
Alicization.
I
if
don't
they
remember.
did the first season better, I feel like it would have been nice. Cause like,
Well,
it was really just Kirito this, Kirito that. He's level 20, and boom, he's level 70, and like, it's like, whoa,
well, yeah,
whoa.
that's what SEO progressive is. It's a retelling through Asuna, and it goes over the series way longer. It's
Yeah,
way more dense.
I'm excited for that. I hope it's
Yeah, it's way it's
good. I hope
I
it's
hope
good.
it does done well. Yeah.
I like the
Uh,
spin-off show that came from Gun Go.
oh yes, yeah, yeah. Because you wanna know why? It wasn't written by
Yeah.
the author. That's what made it good. It was written by someone else.
Yikes.
I just love the character, even though it
Well,
was
you
kind
know,
of weird.
because like, Ricky Kawahara has gotten better as a writer, as shown with Alicization, but his big, a beginning SAO besides Aincrad, but Aincrad was good.
This
But
do- this
Some
doesn't really
SEO
count
is
as an
good, but
anime,
like
but I'm not sure if you guys watched it. I would say
What?
Ruby. No,
Ruby,
it doesn't
No,
count as an
I've
anime
it
s-
doesn't
unless
it
you
doesn't
want to
count as an
count it as
anime, but
one.
it's like a pseudo
it's
anime.
pseudo
Like
anime,
Yeah.
yeah.
you'd
But
somewhat
like
consider it, but you wouldn't
Ruby,
consider it
like
overall.
all the way up till like volume 6, it was just there. And I find the newer volumes have gotten way better nowhere. But I find like they could have did so much at the start with how they have all their like cool little auras and
Yeah,
all
I,
their
I
stuff.
I
No
saw
But
this
idea.
they
video.
just kind of messed it up.
I saw this video about from this guy called H Bomb or whatever, and it's like a 2 hour video, and he basically explains a lot about Ruby, and he does explain a lot of the flaws with it. I'm like, oh yeah. Like, I generally agree with him, and he's gonna release a. It was based on the first. It was all the video was mainly focused on the first 3 volumes, and then he's gonna talk about the last few volumes
Hmm.
in another video, which is one I'm excited because I'm curious.
Have we
That
gone off topic about our tropes? I feel like
This
we've gone
happens
off
a lot
topic.
anyway.
Yeah, but like that's the point of a podcast. I feel like
Oh
though.
yeah, no, that's fair.
Podcast
Are we gonna
podcast
continue
is a
this, or are we going back to a few tropes?
I mean,
You can do
Because
whatever you want. I
how
mean,
I have a,
about
hold on, I
okay.
have
how
a
Let's
list
about
be honest. Let's be honest. We're
Ruby
past the
spin-off.
30-minute mark. We gotta do it whatever we want now.
how about
For
the
real.
power of friendship thing?
Oh, I was
Bro,
gonna, I was
okay,
gonna, I
see,
was gonna say
okay,
that actually.
okay,
I
okay. I
hate
saw this
that.
one thing, right?
Here's a trope that I actually like really like. Okay,
hmm?
all right. So you know how people always like shit on beach episodes or whatever.
I just like
No,
shady.
beach
like them.
episodes are
I
goaded. I
like.
have no idea what you're talking
No,
about.
no, I'm
Yeah,
saying like you know how people just like shit on them for being
Episode
just straight
17.
filler.
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. So I have this like little kind of way to think about it. I call them lake episodes, where they're beach episodes, but they contribute to like the story enough to where you actually care about them. I don't know if that's
yeah, I
considered
get
a trope because I've been seeing it a lot in like newer anime where the filler beach episode actually has something to do with it, and
Oh
it's
yeah,
not just tits and more
Rent a
tits.
Girlfriend had that basically with
Oh
main
yeah,
character's friend being a fucking G, being an absolute Chad. In that one scene, Yumi.
mommy's better than Ruka.
Fuck off, mate.
Oh
It's like says it
wow,
under his
send some
breath.
hostility.
So hostility. We argued
Hostile energy.
about
We
this
argued
for like
a good
a
2
good
minutes,
while.
a good while.
Yeah.
Anyways, but yeah, I get what you mean, Martian. Yeah.
Oops.
And then you just have beach episodes where it's titty.
Titties.
Yeah, fan
Titties.
Oh
service.
God, I
Volleyball.
fuck with
See,
that. For me,
fan service is so good up to a certain point. Sexual fan service is something that you need
Okay,
to
I
go.
seriously think that suffers from fan service is Fire Force. Like Tamaki is just such a
Yeah,
wasted
just
character.
nothing
Yeah.
but tits for
Such
no
a
reason.
wasted
Yeah, she
character.
just randomly strips.
who the
It's
I'm
fuck
just
is that?
like,
The
weird.
non
okay.
bitch or the bitch with the titties out?
Like fan service
She's the
should be
cat
like
girl basically. That
Oh,
always
fan
ends up
service
being
in
first.
when you like watch a show. Fan service to you shouldn't just be oh look titties. It should be oh man these characters are doing something I've always wanted to see them do or this
Bro,
character
that's the
doing
only
that.
reason why I watch High
When
School DxD. But
High School DxD was nothing but fan service with a good plot, so
Yeah.
that's different. I mean, as in like, let's say you take a show that deals with actual heavy things, like in life, like disability, like the like God complexes, things like that.
Hey yo,
You don't
Katawa
want
Shoujo?
you
Tower
don't
Show. Oh yeah, Tower Show.
if you don't want if you you shouldn't want the fan service of shows like that to be nothing but sexual. You should want them to be things like characters figuring out who they are, characters understanding,
Yeah, I
characters
get you. I
doing
get you.
things.
Well, it's because the term fan service, even though it mainly the normal definition is, you know, what
It's like it's taken
word,
over a new meaning.
pondering, not pondering. There's the word starts with a P. Fucking, I don't remember. Pondering to a specific fan base.
Pandering.
Pandering,
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 Pleasing,
pandering.
pandering.
pleasing.
But
Yeah, trying to
uh,
please a certain.
Saucy.
pandering,
Pandering.
pleasing.
But
like
fan
same thing.
service in this day and age it just means titties. It basically just means
Yeah.
etchy space. Etchy
I
space.
that's what I hate so much. I hate the whole like sexual fan service thing. It pisses me off to no end. All right,
Yeah, well,
like
yeah, like I said, it can ruin scenes. Like I
there's
said, Tamaki, it's just like you want to take her seriously, but you
You
can't when you
can't.
know you can't.
there's
It's
so many times that I've wanted to get attached to a character, but it's just they do them wrong. Like they just don't explore the character, and it gets to the point where like let's say I'm writing something for a long time, I'll be sitting there on my computer, and I'll just start writing the opposite of that character. It is not gonna be good. It's not gonna look good or like be written good at all. But it's the opposite of that character to show you how much I dislike when they do shit like that. And I think I speak for pretty much every like casual anime watcher, any like intense anime watcher, when I say
I'm
we
trying to
don't need
think.
that much fan service. All right, unless it's Ichi, we don't need that
Etchy,
much fan
etchy.
service. Etchy. Well, you know what I meant.
Yeah,
I'm trying to think what character they've done that with for me that just kind of ruined the character.
yeah. Like I said, for me,
Like, I
it's just
can't think
Tamaki.
of like
I'm gonna
unless it's that they ruin the character, and unless I didn't already care for the character. For
yeah,
me.
for
Like I'm
real.
trying to think of a
It,
character I
I just
did like that
binge
they ruined him. I would say
I've watched a lot of deep anime lately, so I can't
probably
like.
Konako, to be honest, because I liked
Konako.
Konako when she was
Oh,
stone
Conan.
cold, like
Yeah,
stone
Yeah,
cold.
Konako,
yeah.
Like I
I
liked
hate
stone
when
cold
No.
you know, like
Konako.
her
started
cat
like
form, and then like starts simping for Issei. It's like, oh well, there goes
There
that.
goes
Yeah,
that.
that's when it was like
I
eh
hated when
for
she
me,
started
because I
showing interest.
liked it when she was cold.
Yeah,
When
yeah.
she started showing slight
Also,
interest in me, I hated the character.
I'm gonna post something. Oh wait, if I post something, when I make a loud beep? Oh no,
Nope.
Calico, you'll live
Nope.
here.
No.
I got streamer mode on.
Okay, well, uh, Rain sent this.
Oh my
I
God,
can say
yes.
Rain because they don't know
Bro,
who
dude,
Rain is.
every
But
time
this
they
is
get
literally this
it,
image is so cursed.
bro,
It's General
yeah,
Grievous holding the starting like map or like
it's always
area
the
for
starting
like an
area.
anime, and
Every
it's
single,
always the exact
It
scene
really is.
like place.
It's
They
the same
always look the
fucking
exact same.
thing.
yeah, it's like what
I'll
the
put
what
it.
the
I'll
fuck?
put it. They'll be able to see it. You don't gotta explain it.
Those are actual like shots. Those aren't the same
Yeah,
image. Those are actual
the
shots
actual
from all
bro.
different
I
animes,
can
So
bro.
see
All
it,
these
bro.
guys.
For real.
Oh yeah, like the
the
location,
location,
Oh,
all of
it's
them.
ridiculous.
like the like what is it? The school
I
roof.
mean, like for AOT, I get it.
Oh
Like
yeah,
you
but
guys,
For other, for
like
other
there's.
animes now.
I think my least favorite thing when it comes to like these like location tropes is just like housing. Like I know a lot of anime takes place like canonically in Japan, but like it's always the exact same like looking neighborhood. Like Japan looks really different in real life, and Japan's schooling system works a lot different than you think in anime. But I get that you're trying to keep like a uniform thing, whatever. But
Yeah,
it
It's just
doesn't
easier to
make
animate.
it doesn't make I get it. It's a uniform thing. It's an anime. That's why a lot of people choose like uniforms for schools because they could just don't have to make a new set of clothing. When you
Yeah.
take a location like the school roof, which always looks the same in any fucking anime, and you
That's
just
true.
repeat it over and
Oh,
over,
yeah.
I start to like care less and less about that scene because its background is just so mundane, and I only have to focus on the characters. I'll remember what the characters say or remember what they do with it, and sometimes I just forget the whole scene in general. I hate that so much because I'll be sitting there and I won't remember the scene because it's just not important to me because I've seen that location so many times.
Yeah.
I
I
mean,
just don't care.
I
I
mean,
hate those location
I
tropes.
can
Well,
compart. I forgot to say the word. Never mind. But I can understand compart. I can't say it.
Comprehend.
No,
Comprehend.
no,
you
no.
got it.
It's not. It's not comprehend. But I'll probably like flash it what I'm actually trying to say on screen. But I can understand. I can understand like why they would have the same
Yeah, it makes it
like
easier.
cities
So
or whatever. Yeah, because it's just right.
yeah, it's just easier.
If you want
Yeah.
this to be an anime, I mean they got to like run on a budget, and usually
Yeah.
they're tight budgets.
And
Which
like the hours that they need to
X-Arm
put
doesn't
the
have.
episode in.
Oh, don't talk about XR. We're not
We're
this
not talking
podcast.
But even in the thing, even in like when you have the budget to make things look better, like you know how anime has like there's like really good animation. Those things that have budgets that are like fucking
Even
movie
all right,
budgets.
even
Even
if they
animated
have massive budgets, they're usually on like a really tight time schedule.
time.
Yeah,
Time.
for real. Because you need to
But
get like on
what
a
I'm
certain
saying
day,
is that
voice everything.
it gets me mad because when someone thinks of anime or thinks of location, their main mind immediately defaults to that, and that kind of makes it less like an impactful thing. Like when you make a
I
story,
get you.
you don't want to use the exact same location over and over and over. Otherwise, you're just not gonna like you're not gonna not gonna grow attached to
Well,
it.
that's what I've seen with Hyoka, or at least from what I've heard, is just Hyoka is slice of life. It's literally the slice of life anime from what I've seen, and it like what they do is is Kyoto Animation like uses a bunch like different shots and angles, which make it interesting because it's always going to be the same setting because they're in high school, and it's nothing out of the ordinary. They just
That's
slice,
see,
slice,
that's a
slice,
go.
slice, slice.
That's the best way you could have put it. I'm not saying they need to have a different location, like completely every scene they need to do it. I'm saying like spice things up.
They need to make that same
Location
location feel new.
feel,
Like
feel yeah.
you change the sky color. Make it get different clouds. If possible, add characters in the background we haven't seen, or have a character speak to another character in the background. It's things like that
One
that makes
thing
you
I love.
actually care about it.
So one thing I was rewatching Day Alive, right? And there's actually like a scene where you can
Day
see
Alive.
one of the other spirits, a
Yeah,
couple of the
just
other spirits,
chilling.
yeah, just chilling. And I love that
Yeah,
because it shows that like they're what's the phrase? It shows that that what that character would be doing at the time because like there's always the question over certain characters like okay what the fuck were they doing up until now
Yeah.
and then there's those types of scenes where they're just kind of chilling.
I'd say
Yeah.
a school
I'm
setting
a bit
I
of a
like.
sucker.
I'd say a nice school setting that I enjoyed was Angel Beats because it was just there was a
Yeah.
lot to the school, and yeah, it was in like some alternate like technically like reality,
Limbo. We can
but
call
Limbo.
it
there was the
we can call it limbo.
underground. Yeah, it was all like in
Yes.
limbo. But like
Underground.
Yep.
there was an underground area. They were close to a beach, but they also had like more courts for like all the sports and shit they
Well,
did.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
like
Because I
there was
mean,
a
it
lot
was
to
yeah.
it, unlike something that you can just point out like what's a thing that has like it's just like the school and that's about it.
You know what? Who know what?
Like
At least
Testament or
at
something.
least in my opinion, a show that did that really well, even though they use like the same locations, but the way they animate said locations make it feel new. That would be wow my Land of Lustrous.
Land of the Lustrous, bro. Every scene in the Land of the Lustrous looks so fucking pretty.
It looks so
It's
good that even though they're using like and they're always
CG.
and since it's in CG, they can go at it from all different
It
angles
works
too.
so. I
It
watched the
works.
video, but it works so good in CG. It's a series that you can compare like an old because there was like an old animated promo for
Yes.
a while back. You can compare it, and just the CG looks so much better.
It
It
looks so nice.
so well because it's dealing with gems, right? And just having like trying to animate like all the shining and all that.
Oh, the shards.
Yeah, and all
Yes. They
it,
tend to break up.
a
They tend
lot.
to break up every now and then.
Yeah.
As much as I don't want to give it praise, I find another thing that gave or had a nice school setting because stuff was slightly different and changed up. Uh, Beastars had a pretty nice
Beastars
layout
was
for
was
their
good.
thinking,
school.
I was
This is
thinking
good.
the
Beastars
exact
was
I was saying, I was
all
like, man,
right.
Beastars is
I
It made
good.
me
fuck with it.
uncomfortable the whole
They
time.
Well, yeah.
I think,
it
but
made
Other than that, I
you
fuck with the
uncomfortable.
plot.
but that's like the point of it, isn't it?
Yeah,
And I
It's
think
to-
the
It's not
story
supposed
was
to be the
just.
typical lovey-dovey one.
I think the
It has
story
to
was all right. I don't think it was as good as you say it is, personally.
there are definitely a few parts where they could definitely have
And
trimmed
I
down
thought
on
all
the
the characters
edge, like,
relatively were just bland. Besides, I think it was Louis. I liked.
okay, you're
I
high.
think his name was
I'm not
Louis.
defending you on that one. I'm
I
just saying
didn't.
each
No, I
character
didn't
had
like
their
the rabbit. I didn't like, or I didn't like.
No, you're not supposed
What's
to
his
like
name?
Haru.
Kochi.
That's the
I
whole
didn't.
shit.
No,
Haru's
but
an
I didn't like.
asshole.
I didn't like
Haru's an
anyone but the
asshole
main
sport.
character, which I already forget his name,
Legoshi.
and like
Yeah,
Louis.
Legacy.
They were like the only two characters I
Legoshi's
liked.
a
And then there's
fucking
the
bitch.
other or the other wolf girl who was just kind of a bitch.
Oh,
And
Yeah,
I
I
didn't
for
didn't.
like
real, for
Juno.
like
I don't
no
know.
Juno was
reason. She
kind of
just
weird.
comes in.
Juno was just kind of annoying as a character.
Yeah, she also just
That's-
popped up like a
I'd
quarter
say
of the
the
way
only
through.
three.
Yeah.
The only three
I
I
didn't really
enjoyed was
care
the
for them.
panda,
Bro, the
main
panda
MC,
was
the
and
boy.
Louis.
Go in.
Yeah,
Those were like the only characters that I was really like, okay, they're cool.
Oh,
I guess you could say like his best friend, like the dog or whatever, was all right, but
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like the thing is with Beastars, what they did is they have the characters like basically with human faults. Like Legoshi's kind of a dick. He's a simp. Haru's a whore. Haru's a terrible person. You should not feel bad about her getting bullied. She deserves
oh no, I
100%.
didn't like her.
All right, she deserves it completely. But you still, they still find a way to make you care about the character.
Yeah.
But I find
Every
they didn't
character
do
in that
any of
show
the
has
female
their
characters good for me. They just
Well,
all
Yeah, I didn't fuck
sucked.
with no
Like
female
none of them got
characters.
like
Well, I mean, Juno
any
sucks.
kind
I
of
don't. I can't really
good to
think of too many
them.
other characters besides
Bro, I
Haru.
didn't like any of them.
And
Don't worry,
then it
boys.
was
We'll just have to wait till season 2.
Yeah.
yeah,
I can't wait to force myself to watch it.
okay, but there's so many things that happened in like the manga of Beastars. I don't think you guys have read it yet.
I don't plan on it either.
Me
Oh,
neither.
wow. You guys, that's
I like the
that's-
series, but I'm
that's-
not that
that's a
invested.
shame. There's so many
Yeah.
things that happen in the manga that if they were put into the show, it would have been so much better. Like there's just so many like scenes they had that made
Tokyo
you feel
Ghoul.
different. Well, Tokyo Ghoul is a different example. I feel like people watching
Tokyo
Tokyo
Ghoul
Ghoul
stuff is
didn't
from,
care
They
about
could have
the show
done
much.
way better with that fucking anime.
The Tokyo Ghoul stuff is
Yeah.
from Studio Periat being like, what if we just make all of season 2 not canon? Like just random shit.
Just start throwing stuff
Yeah,
out there.
I mean,
Re?
yeah,
Oh my
that's like the
God.
only way you can call
know,
it that.
Best
though.
thing about Re was the opening.
Well,
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Say I'm wrong.
No, no,
You're
Say
right
I'm
though.
wrong.
But you're
Right.
right though.
right, right though. Yeah, like and Route A. The only good thing from Route A was the OST. Glassy Sky is a beautiful fucking song. Like if you ever get the chance to listen to it, and it's played over such a worthless fucking scene too. It's such a waste. Like just God, I feel bad for Tokyo Ghoul fans. Like season 1 was good, and then season 2
yeah,
it's
season
just.
one was.
It's
Yeah.
funny because lead off is like, oh, are you talking shit about Tokyo Ghoul, and then he still hasn't seen the other seasons.
How about the
that's
main
so lead
character
off,
going
though.
from like on Tokyo Ghoul? How about the main character going from like a soft, weak character to like out of nowhere just busted and like strong? Like Arifureta, is that how you pronounce it?
Arifureta?
Arifureta?
Arifureta.
Hey, Furta.
Yes.
Arifureta.
Like
I mean,
that
I
what's
mean,
happened to him.
I mean, it's only she was
And
portrayed
Tokyo
as
Ghoul.
weak, because the bitch was like in a whole crystal on like the deepest part of the dungeon anyway.
I love the.
No,
I
but
love
I'm talking about how like
kind of
the
trope.
characters just start off as like this, and then Kaneki goes through his like getting his
Oh, you're
toes
saying.
removed a couple
Getting
thousand
his
times,
getting
and
his
then it's
torture
like
phase.
I'm edgy now, and with the power of edge, spanks everyone he fights.
That's
Bro,
fair.
my
Besides
father
that muscular dude who
violates
fucking
that.
kicked his ass when they were doing the prison break.
Yeah,
I remember
Oh,
that.
yeah.
I think that actually could be considered a trope on itself. Just the main character going from soft to hard in a way, like out of it.
Yeah.
You should have phrased that.
What a
better.
s-
I
what a
Soft to hard,
statement.
yeah.
I
Yeah,
mean,
someone
I'd
pin
love to
that.
die.
I like that. But what I like it even more is that that in reverse, a character who's arrogant and strong, and slowly becomes more and more human and more relatable.
Can I
as
name a character
Bro,
like
Oh,
that?
Meruem. You have to watch Hunter x Hunter.
I
Meruem
don't
is
know
like
if I can name a character like
Bro,
that
bro,
does.
I've
March
read
and March
when I was
Vegeta?
I
Vegeta?
guess that Vegeta.
I guess you
Yeah,
could say
Vegeta.
Vegeta.
Fuck.
yeah, Vegeta's a good example of that.
He's a
Sasuke?
really good example.
So, I
Sasuke?
mean,
Sasuke
No,
is-
Sasuke. No, in Boruto, Sasuke is a
Well,
lot more tame.
Yeah,
I don't watch
yeah.
Naruto
No,
though, so.
Bro. Well, yeah, in fucking Boruto, Sasuke is way more chill.
Yeah, he's way more chill.
Also, okay, Boruto might like have a lot of filler, and it's not great, But I think the fight scenes
The
in
new arc
Boruto
happening now is good.
surpass Shippuden and Naruto by quite
Yeah,
a
they're
lot.
pretty
Like
good.
there are some good ass fight
They're,
Yeah.
they're,
scenes.
they're
Yeah,
really.
because
I have
mean, they had
no
they
plans
got
of watching it.
compensated somehow.
Boruto is not shit. Boruto is
No,
is,
I'm
is kind of
I'm
okay.
I'm
Yeah,
only
I
planning
think
on watching Boruto.
what was it?
when it
Naruto and
gets better.
Sasuke versus what was his name?
Momoshiki.
Momoshiki? That oh my
But
god.
that's the thing,
Momoshiki
though.
or some shit like that.
Characters from the original series.
Oh,
What fight was really the only good fight with the new Team 7 being Sarada, Boruto, and what's his name?
I forgot his name.
I
to
forget
be
his
Yeah,
honest.
name. Yeah.
nobody
Fucking
remembers
Orochimaru's his son.
Yeah,
Orochi.
was them versus
Orochimaru's clone
was them
thing.
versus Deepa. That was a good fight because it pushed them to their limits. And fucking Snake Boy used Sage Mode. That was really fucking cool. That's like the
Snake
only
Boy.
fight I can recall.
Or
Oh.
what's his name? Oh, what's the guy who looked up to Naruto? The kid there.
Konohamaru. Yeah,
Konoha-
like
Yeah,
both of the
Konohamaru
teams-
versus the orange-haired guy. That was another
Yeah,
good
Jugo,
one.
Konohamaru.
that shit was
Jugo,
nice.
such a good fight.
Jugo. And then there was also Sasuke fighting
Once again,
just one of
another
the
character
bigger
from the
alien
original
guys.
series. That's the thing.
Yeah, I
Or
guess
Naruto
yeah. The main
fucking
characters
is-
didn't have their own super good fight scenes. I guess there was that time they went to I think it was like
The
was it the
path?
Mist Village or something?
Yeah, the Mist
for
Village was
training.
okay.
Oh, yeah,
That
the
was
Mist
all
Village.
right.
Like I said,
I fought with the arc when they went back in time.
well, everyone did because it was Naruto again.
Yeah, bro, it was like no, I just watched it for Jiraiya. Fuck it.
I mean, shit, yeah.
Jiraiya and you go spanked. No, no, sorry.
Jesus
Oh
Christ.
wait, so remember when we were saying like good premise but kind of fucked it up.
Yeah,
Bleach.
Yeah,
As much as I love
I
Bleach,
actually
I
I've
haven't seen it,
never
so I
watched
can't talk.
Bleach.
I've never
I've
watched.
never
it.
watched
I'm
Bleach.
planning
I've
to
watched
when it like
movies.
drops.
you should, but it is the weakest of the big three in my opinion. And this is coming from a fan who loves the series, and I just after rewatching it, I can very much see its flaws. Like
It
a
has
lot.
every big
has-
all three of the big three enemies have extreme flaws in them. They make them
100%.
borderline
Naruto
unwatchable.
has so much filler.
Naruto has a lot
Dragon
of
Ball
filler.
has filler.
No, like
No,
Naruto could have been good without the filler, but like the filler in like backstories of characters could have been like a special that's separate from the actual anime, and it would have been good.
Another
Oh.
thing with Naruto, right, was some guy just pointed the whole thing of the one thing he did point out the side characters don't fucking matter. Like very rarely do you
They
see
just
Well,
they just,
more like
and-
they're
and-
dead or
like
they're
like
not.
the backstory for like Itachi and shit like that, because
Oh,
I
yeah.
fuck with that.
Or
you have, like, all the
10-10.
other teams, like,
Or is that
Ino,
yeah,
10-10.
10-10 they do
10-10.
Yeah,
nothing with.
Peg
They
got
do
more
fucking
nothing with her.
characters in that series.
10 is a literal ninja, and they did nothing with her. She's the only one that's an actual ninja.
Yeah, 'cause she uses weapons. It's
Bro, the
Yeah,
bitch could have
Calico
looked
would
bad
know.
if he had her hair down.
Oh my god, we're not talking about nope, not right now.
Inside joke.
the series not only has wasted characters, just the fucking Kaguya cop out, at the end of the fourth Great Ninja War was so fucking just really you build up to Madara and then here's Kaguya because we need
Yeah,
to
yeah,
set up-
and then fucking Kaguya, like
and then
I like
I
what they
think
did with Madara
Madara-
though. Madara was
bro.
goaded.
Yeah, Madara was
bro,
good. Madara was
Madara bodied the whole fucking Shinobi alliance.
Yeah, that was great.
And all the
his
Kage,
introduction
bro.
is a great way to set up a villain, and he bodies the Kage too. It's fucking awesome.
Bro,
You
he bodied
genuinely are
like all the
scared
fucking
of
Shinobis who
Madara.
had power from the fucking Nine Tails 2 chakra.
They did
Yeah.
Madara so right. That's what I love. Like they did Itachi alright, but that's like if you compare Madara to Itachi, like there's so many people that are so hard, like diehard Itachi fans,
Yeah,
like
everybody's
Itachi
like, "Oh,
tards, and I just don't understand it at
Yeah.
all.
Itachi Tard.
That's what that's what you call it.
biggest
Like it's like something character tards where people are
Tard,
just
yeah,
over
Every
like
single
it's
one
like
of the really big animes has
Or-
it's like
or-
Ria's
or-
tards for DXD. Like Ria's for me,
or the
I don't think
biggest one,
she's
or the
that
biggest
great.
one, Goku
every
Tard.
every show.
Goku tards, bro. He ain't beating Goku. Like shut the.
We brought this up like the third time,
Bro,
now,
it's-
but
Yeah.
I think-
But,
yeah,
here's
I
our
already talked
here's our
about
verse
this.
to that.
I mean,
Most-
motherfucker does has his fair
I
share. of
okay,
he
a
can.
what's
show
more
which
annoying?
I think that really covers like side characters. Like if they introduce a side
Well-
character, they're gonna either that side character is gonna have an end somehow. They're gonna have a conclusion somewhere. That's Overlord.
Okay.
I think
Oh,
everyone
yeah.
Oh,
everyone
yeah.
who gets introduced in Overlord has some sort of like end end goal,
Could
right?
you
Even the people,
listening
even the
to
people who
the
die in
Yeah.
episodes later, you
Yeah,
actually
kind
know
of like
who
a
they
Kami got kill, you know, where they literally introduce a character and kill him next episode.
bro?
Akame got
Okay, I'm gonna
killed.
rant.
Akame got
Okay,
killed did not do
I'm
anything
ranting.
good.
I'm ranting. I got
No,
comments.
Kami got killed did nothing for their
I'm ranting.
Hey
characters.
yo,
No.
hey
I'm
yo,
gonna
hey
rant
yo.
about it.
Like, hold on,
What?
what's that one scene? I think it was in it was Overlord. I don't remember which part it was, where they were all going to like it was a group of people that were going to like try to take shit
Oh,
from the castle.
Tank Ainz and stuff.
Yes, take Ainz and
So many,
stuff.
so many people
Yeah,
on
take
Twitter were
Ainz and
like,
stuff.
why is Ainz killing people? Because he's the fucking
He's
bad
a
guy.
bad guy.
Oh
Like,
God,
yeah,
like
He's
that makes
not
me
good.
Bad guy.
But
It's
the
really
thing is,
like
in
bro,
that scene, even though these characters are gonna die, and you know it because he fucking Ainz is not
destroys-
Oh
exactly.
yeah,
destroys-
bro.
We
They do. I forgot her name.
actually care about the characters. Like,
Yes. Dude, like,
like
oh, we got. Okay, so right, there is. Can't remember her name, but her whole thing was, well, the group she's with. They're trying to get her money, so she can save her two little sisters from her like really bad family who keeps spending all their money.
yeah.
So they sacrifice themselves to get her out, and it's like this
Shout
really
here.
emotional moment, and
It's really hard.
and
then
I'm
shout
just
here out
like,
of
yo,
nowhere.
go kill her.
Yeah, shout here.
Oh, it's like, and then you guys don't know it, but in the books and the light novels, they actually like continue on with that, and the two like her two sisters actually get sold into slavery and then later overwork and
Hey yo,
die.
hey yo, hey yo. Should you
Holy-
say
Holy shit,
you
I
can't
didn't
say
know
like
that.
spoiler
Yes, it's
one, some shit.
it doesn't
yeah,
matter.
I'm just saying.
We know we have the rule.
It's not revealed in the
Oh, the
anime.
real?
Yeah, it's not.
Alright,
It's
cool,
also not
cool.
revealed in the anime, so it doesn't matter.
By the way,
Oh.
Calico, the worst thing is that probably you're gonna have to like search up online, even though you don't know names of the characters. You have to search up online pictures of them to like flash on the screen because people who don't know what the fuck we're talking about don't know.
Bro, I don't know what the
That's
fuck
a
you're
lot
talking
of work
about.
for. That's a lot of work for him.
I
It's just
mean,
look up
I'll
some
do
photos
whatever I
and
gotta
edit it.
do.
I think we've decided to put an effort now.
Me?
I think
Just take an
another show
Adderall.
they do really well with the side characters, and I think you guys can agree with
Side
me.
characters.
My characters, what?
Or well, you guys were talking about how they develop like
Yeah.
the characters well,
Yeah, but like
or how they see
I
them
heard
through
you
to
say
the
side.
I
end.
heard side characters.
Or no, we'll see them through to the end. I liked Steins Gate for that. I think every
Yes,
Yeah.
single
fucking- yes,
character
Bro,
in
I
Steins
haven't
Gate
watched
was
that.
just they did them well.
Yeah,
they did them well. Absolutely,
I
yeah.
have to agree.
And Zero,
I need to
and
watch
Zero, like
that
that's
show.
the-
Isn't
yes.
there like a show? No, cause I saw somewhere that like there's like a part in the anime where like depending on what decision he makes, either finishes on a good ending or you go to this other show where it's like an
Oh yeah.
alternate version
Steins
of
Gate, yeah,
this
no.
boss
Yeah.
That
fight.
is Steins
Steins
Gate
Gate.
Zero. You have to watch. Okay. The best you have. So the thing with Steins Gate Zero, right, is it takes place after episode 22, right? Because you you have to watch you have to watch an alternate version of episode 23, then you can go into Steins Gate Zero. But the thing is, you have to finish Steins Gate first and then watch Steins Gate Zero because
Well, yeah, that's well, yeah,
watching
Wait,
that's
Steins Gate Zero
did
without
you guys
context-
watch Zero yet?
nah, I would put it off.
Okay.
put it off,
Well,
but-
there's technically two endings to Steins Gate, like he said. One of them is technically supposed to be the canon one, and it is the bad one. But fuck what they say. I say the good ending is the canon one because
yeah,
for the hard.
just
Yeah.
mm,
But
but that it's upsetting. I spent like 20 minutes. I'm like, which ending is like the proper one? And when I like found out like it was just kind
I
of
know
like,
a
yeah, I'm
show
gonna
is
enjoy it.
good.
It's the bad one. I was like, damn.
Yikes.
This is a
I-
bad one? Fuck, bro, don't tell me that.
I know a show is good when it causes me to like think about it like right after I finish it,
Yeah.
like because
That-
that's what me and
Yeah.
Calico did with Steins Gate because we were contemplating on the ending and all that. Overall.
The shows that make you think about like morality after the show ends, or like how
Yeah.
you.
Oh,
are so good.
Code
Terrified
Geass.
had me hooked for a while because of that.
Okay, here's the thing. Here's what the quick is. Season 1, good. Season 2, as described by by Gigak, was a car
For-
crash that
for
somehow
what?
learned how to parallel park.
Oh.
It was a car that it was a
Bad.
car crash
It was
that ended with a parallel park.
For
Because
what
season
show?
2 for Kogias. Because
Oh.
season 2 is like the lesser of season 1, and I have my
Yeah.
own issues with season 1 that I won't mention for spoilers. But
Oh,
yeah,
now we're
season
not
2
spoiling.
I
well,
still
you
still think
no,
Code Geass
Rule
is
of
really
Thumb
good though.
There is no way I will ever watch Code Geass.
Really?
No, I
Why?
refuse.
For me,
Just
the
don't
You're
only
do it.
just hurting
the only
yourself.
reason
Like
why
I kept it on pause for the longest time, and then I watched it, and I
No,
was hooked.
I would.
Okay,
I don't think. I don't think I will ever watch
because
it.
it's
Honestly.
mecha. Because
I
it's a
think
fucking mecha.
I don't know
It's
I
why
don't
you
mecha.
like
wouldn't. I feel
mecha
like you would
anime.
like it.
Bro, the
I
mecha is even the main point of the series.
I actually hate mecha anime. I don't know why.
I
Just
feel
this
like you would
deep-seated hatred.
Bro,
like
the
it though.
mecha isn't even
any
the main
Gundam type
point.
anime.
Y'all
I
are
want more
talking about
anime. You know what I want?
something
I want more
dumb.
anime where the main character is the villain. All right.
Go
That's
watch
what I
Death
want.
Note.
I fuck with
So
him.
in other words, you want another
You know
manga.
what else
I
you
mean,
should watch? I guess you could technically count Code Geass as he's the bad guy in a way.
Yeah.
Even though he does
Yeah,
in
that's-
the end, he's technically
but
the
that-
good guy.
No, I want. I
Well,
want
there
like
you go.
objective main character is the
like
bad guy.
actual completely bad guy.
Like,
Yeah.
like,
Death
no
Note.
matter what.
Yeah, I
Death
watched
Note.
Death Note though.
Who
Death
hasn't
Note,
watched
Death
Uh,
Note really had me thinking. Bro.
Well,
Bro,
Talking about
let's
bad
be
guys,
real. When
It
L
was
dies in
it
Death
wasn't
Note, the
bad.
show goes downhill.
it?
garbage.
Yeah, I
It
think we go
wasn't
with that.
bad,
Like
however,
the
it
later
was.
half is just bad. It's
Yep.
just,
It's not that they did it. What was his name? N or M? I think it was N.
it was it N?
Ooh.
It was
I've never.
one.
I've only seen.
It
the
might have been
movies,
M.
To be honest.
Wait,
It was
wait,
M or
wait,
N?
wait. You've
The
only
white-haired
seen the
kid.
movie?
Yeah. I've never
He's
seen
thinking-
it.
Any
I'm too
Okay.
lazy.
Well,
Oh,
then
you're-
they literally have nothing to do with each other. So I mean, but
Ew.
have-
whichever
I
his name
know.
is, they
I
didn't do
know.
him bad. In fact, I think they did him well because he was like supposed to be the whole like predecessor to L and stuff like that. I just think they did everything else bad after that. Like it was just kind of like it was really slow. It was really like
Everything else.
killing off Light's father
Didn't
just
my man
seemed
kill
like
everyone and shit?
unneeded.
I don't know.
Like-
But what I do know is we are actually over
No,
time.
please, can we go for another 30 minutes? Because we. this has been
No,
so-
we're over time. The last episode was 2 hours, and
Yeah,
it's
for
been
real.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
been
and
proven on
Wow.
a graph that the longer episodes actually do worse.
Really, because the longer ones been doing better. You.
Well,
lost
no,
the
no. It's doing better than the average, but the short episode is
I-
actually doing still good. So I hate to
you're
say
right.
it, but we do gotta end it here.
By the way, we are gonna have by the way, you guys are probably gonna have like an influx of people because I've been going around like on different servers and stuff.
All right,
like,
save this for after this doesn't need to be on the podcast.
Yeah, I
Um,
got. Anyway.
yeah, I'm saying like y'all are gonna get like an influx of people because I've been just like sending a lot of people like the name.
Lit.
I don't. Think the show link that
We appreciate the support, but also this does not need to be in the ending.
Talking about
um,
support.
Oh
Y'all
no, I thought it was. I
support
thought you already
IG.
stopped the recording.
No. So this has been fun, but we gotta go. Like, subscribe, whatever, or don't. Honestly, we're doing this more for fun for anything.
Do it. I know where you live.
To be honest.
Yeah, we know where you live.
Thank you
Um,
to the podcast for having me over as a guest.
Yeah.
No
If
problem.
your favorite waifu is Ria's in High School DxD, you're wrong.
Akano is better, just objectively.
I'll fuck it.
Akano is better.
To be
Akano is literally better in
All right. So this has been the Weeb Talk podcast. Goodbye.